Hello, friends. Welcome to Squared Plans, where creative planning and organization comes to life. I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to be talking about how I go about lettering in my planner, in particular, my faith planner. I'll be giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to approach maybe getting into lettering, and also, too, if you've been lettering for a while in different styles, maybe give you some options for some variety for your own lettering. So, if that sounds good, let's jump in. First off, let me show you an example of the types of lettering I do in my faith planner in case you're new to my channel. So here is a completed spread from earlier this month. And what I do is I actually faith plan doing a verse of the day from an app. I just grab that out and I interpret it through the styles of lettering that I do. So this is an example of what I'll be showing you guys, but what I decided to do with this lettering video is to actually break it down into a couple of videos focused in on the different styles of lettering that I normally incorporate into my lettering. So there's an example. Let me go ahead and grab out a sheet and we'll get started on the tips and tricks I have to share with you for today's topic, which is print lettering. So, print lettering is that basic style of hand lettering that pretty much everybody knows how to do. It's that go to style that you use when you need to fill out a form or just basically write things down. Most people go to a print lettering style of writing, and that's what we're going to focus on today. The variations I'm going to show you are based off of your own handwriting. So if you don't like your own handwriting, first off, you would definitely want to try to improve that in some way, shape, or form. Once you get a style that you think you can work with, you have that as your basic normal print lettering style. So I've showed you the full alphabet of my own handwriting, my own print lettering. And the next thing I'm going to show you is a variation that you can do on your own lettering, which is a wide set of those same letters. So the styling of the actual letters has not changed. I've just widened them to cover more space horizontally across the page. So that's a way to create some variety in your lettering to make things look different, but not have to learn a whole separate hand lettering style. And next, of course, the opposite of that would be to do a narrow style of lettering. And again, I'm just showing you with my same basic normal print lettering how if I just squeeze it in and make it more vertical that I do horizontal, it makes a very different feel to the letters. So those are the variations you can do with the width of your standard print lettering. And next, we're going to talk about ways to vary the letters by either crossing the letters up high or low. So the first one I'm going to show you is the low cross center, which basically means to take letters that have a stroke that hits near the midline. So for example, like I have there the B, the D, even like the F where you cross the F, that is normally centered on the letter. And there you want to either push it down for a low cross, so everything looks very squished at the bottom, but with high letter stems. And then there's also in the cap letters, you can do the same thing like the A, just crossing it lower or making the top of the B bigger and the bottom of the B smaller. So I'm just showing you guys some variations with basic letters within the alphabet where you can see the difference between crossing high and crossing low. So doing that here with the high cross as well, showing you how to make that midline basically push up higher so that the roundness of the B is taking up much more space and there's a lot less of the stem of the B showing because it's a higher cross. Same with the F, same with the S, making the top kind of swish a little bit smaller on the high cross and the bottom bigger. And then you can kind of see the variations in how they look with the uppercase and the lowercase letters. Just grabbed out the ones that are most prominent that you could see the difference between the high and the lows. This next one is kind of a variation on those. It's more of a mix and match style where you take the vowels and you differentiate them as far as their style. So in the first example, I have everything lowercase, but I've made all the vowels reach up to almost like a capital height. So they look larger than the rest of the letters. And you can also actually replace those with capital letters so that only the vowels have caps and the rest is lowercase. That's a variation on that vowels only idea. So now I'm just going to put in a little example of some other variations. We've got the lowercase, the uppercase, and the title case, just because I'll be mentioning those here in a minute to talk about mixing and matching these styles. So to mix and match the styles, you could do, say, an all caps theme. So uppercase theme with high crosses. So I'm showing you the high cross center on this as well. And just kind of that normal width along with that. In my second example, I'm going to show you it's the lowercase, but it's also a more narrow width, and then also a normal cross. My third variation will show you a title case, but also with the lower cross center. So you can see that. And finally, what you'll see is the vowels only option, but with a wide set width. This one takes a little bit of effort because you really have to think about what you're doing. Those are just some variations that you can use on your print lettering to start where you are already and to make some variations or interest in variety. So that's it, friends. Different ways that you can approach doing print lettering in your planner, giving you a couple of different variations and how you might mix and match those to create variety and interest in your lettering as well as improve your lettering overall. So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, too, go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Bye.